Hi guys, it's Tarnie and welcome back to my channel. Now today I really want to do a look using my brand new Bperfect Cosmetics Carnival palette. If you haven't seen this palette, like, are you living under a rock? Nah, I'm kidding. How gorgeous is this palette? I think the colours are gorgeous, so good for colourful looks. I do have the James Charles palette, which I normally use for my creative looks. However, this one, I don't know, the colours entice me a little bit more, and I have heard really good reviews about it as well. So I really want to give that a go today. I'm thinking of doing like I really want to do something with yellows and oranges, so I might give that a go. But yeah, I'm just going to have a bit of a play around and see what I end up coming up with. But yeah, let's just get straight into the makeup. Okay, so first up I'm taking the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream and just using that to prep and hydrate around my eye area. And then I'm going to be taking the P. Louise base. This is a new purchase of mine. I've only used it a couple times now and I'm slowly learning to love it, and it's making my shadows look so beautiful and bright. So I'm just putting that on my eyelid just to create a base, and then going in with the Bperfect Cosmetics palette. I'm just taking that deep, not deep, it's like a bright orangey shade, and running that, just stamping that through my crease, and then using a yellow on top and just slowly blending the two together. I did go back and forth with different brushes to get the blend really soft. And then I am cutting the crease, so again using the P. Louise base, I'm just carving out a half cut crease and then just tapping that in with my finger. And then just taking one of the golds in the palette, I just use an eyeshadow brush to stamp that on first. I do find it applies better with your finger, but still a really nice shimmer. And then I'm just blending the edges together so it's all seamless. And then taking the Suva Beauty Dance Party Liner, I'm just using that to create a line on the cut crease. This is a UV liner. It's not as pigmented as their regular formula, but it did still work really well, so I was pretty impressed. And of course just popping a bit of mascara on. Now onto the face makeup. I'm just priming with the Too Faced Hangover Primer and just rubbing that all over my face. And then taking the Clinique Even Better Refresh Foundation. I'm just using a damp sponge to tap that in. I do find I get a bit more coverage with a brush, but I do like a sponge. As for concealer, I am mixing two different concealers just to get the shade that I'm after, and then again just tapping that in with my sponge. Now for contouring today, I'm just taking the Clinique Chubby Stick and just drawing that underneath my cheekbone and tapping it in with the same sponge. I just find this looks so soft and natural, so it's my go-to. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm just taking those same colours and just dragging them along my lower lash line just to make it look nice and cohesive. And then for lower lashes, just using the Clinique Lash Power Mascara to lengthen and define. I then just picked up the white highlight shade just to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner as well. Now onto brows, just using a little bit of, I forget what it's called, it's one of the Benefit products, it's like the pomade. So I'm just using that to define my brows. And then going in with the Clinique Sun Kissed Bronzer just to warm up the edges of my face a little bit more. And then just taking the Clinique Cheek Pop Blush in the shade Pink Honey Pop and just popping that on my cheekbones, and I did put a little bit on my nose as well. And for one of my latest purchases, I did get one of the Jeffree Star highlights from Beauty Bay. I honestly absolutely love this highlight. It is super intense, it is super glittery, chunky, but look, for a glam look, I think it looks amazing. And just putting a little bit on my Cupid's bow as well. And then for lips, I'm just taking the MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl and just outlining my lips. And then I will take the MAC lipstick in the shade Honey Love and just blend the two of those colors together. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I am stoked with how this turned out. I honestly, hands down can say, just even after one use, this is probably my favorite palette. I cannot believe how pigmented the colors were and how easy they were to blend. I think actually price point wise, this is very similar, maybe even the same price as the James Charles, maybe just a few dollars more. I'll have to look into that. But for a very similar price point, wow, this is so good. I did use the Super Beauty eyeliner. It's a UV liner, so I actually didn't know that when I purchased it. So it is a little bit softer than I would have liked. However, it is a UV liner, so that's why. I really hope you have enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!